Hello, good evening. Happy March 8th, or whenever you come across this, and welcome to the Daily Oracle Poll. I'm actually live tonight. So, we're coming into that new moon energy right now. It's between tonight and tomorrow night that it will be that completely blackness. Technically, we are waning tonight, and technically tomorrow will be waxing. So we are right in that cusp of that brand new black sky, new phases. So I pulled out a lot of decks. I'm going to be pulling from the Lightseers Tarot deck. I've got the Moonology out here, rightfully so. I have the Daily Crystal Inspirations, the Botanical Inspirations. We've got Mindful Messages, the Angel Number Messages, Messages of Cosmic, The Universe Has Your Back, and the Tea Leaf Oracle as well. And you know what, too? I'm going to snag that Book of Stones right now. I forgot to grab it. So, first energy out. Let's go with the traditional tarot, Lightseers Tarot deck. I shuffled them all up. I prayed over all of them. So let's do it to it. Therasia, good morning. Good to see you, my dear. Welcome in. For our best and highest good, what are we working with today? New cycles, new moon energy. Let's get a few more out, please. And thank you for our best and highest good. What cards are we working with? Ooh, that one's got to come. That one, let's see, maybe. Okay, there we go. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. All right, let's see what they all are. Some of these are upside down right now. Oh my, this is exciting. All right, first card out was that these are all upright as well. So first card out, Five of Swords. This is where we're coming from. Saturnian, good to see you, man. Kristen, welcome in. So this Five of Swords energy here, it's not a real comfortable energy to be working through. And this is something that we're still feeling the residual effects of. Lots of changes that came in our past, in the past 2 to 4 years, drastic life changes, where everyone basically walks away feeling kind of like this, like not so good. Like things aren't really sorted out, having to take a road that you weren't prepared to take, but you knew that something had to give, something had to change. And along that path, there could have been moments of like really easy breathing, moments that you did not expect that would make you breathe so easy, but the aftermath still remains. The healing thereafter still remains. And so 5 big changes, Five of Swords, a lot of mind space that's been taken up for a long period of time. And you have done this healing work. You've gone through a lot of dark nights of the soul, a lot of inconsolable tears, a lot of moments where there was nobody that would listen to you but Spirit. And I truly hope that you did go to Spirit in your moments of desperation and need and absolute just sadness. And I feel that heartbreak, separation from friends, family, loved ones, people that we thought that were going to be coming with us, that it just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the grand scheme. That was not how the weavers of the ways were seeing the world for us, even though we had this idea that this was how it was going to be. But we live and we learn. And, the hard knocks, they come and they go. Because, man, look at this. Sun energy, 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. We are coming back to that brand new cycle just in time for this new moon phase that we're under that new moon right now. This Sun card in the upright position, things are expanding. Your heart is expanding. You are in motion. You don't even have to necessarily have everything figured out. It'd be a funny thing if we did, because that's when then like things, yeah. I guess what the emotion that overcame me with that is, it seems hilarious to me to think that at some point in my life that I thought that I could have had anything figured out 100% of the time. I don't know if you can relate to that, but this Sun energy, it's feeding you. It's coming directly down into your third eye. It's helping you to move. It's helping you to get up and take that shower and take care of yourself and take care of your family, take care of your animals. It's helping you. It helped you this whole time when it was so difficult to even do any of those things, when it was just difficult to even just be like waking up and being like, okay, here's another day. This motivation has been helping you all the way. All of these spirit guides, they've been guiding you, and you're now to a spot where you can actually flail your hands out into the sun and actually feel it, that you actually have things now that you can walk towards, that there are goals, that there are things that you're looking forward to in your future, things that you are looking forward to learning about, that you're incorporating into your life right now. And it's bringing this King of Wands energy, which is major creativity, more energy to do, be, act. And the King of Wands is the top of all of the wands. It's the highest card that you can get. He's mastered everything through the entire path of his suit. We've got that lion energy, that mirroring cat energy that's been coming through so strong this whole past month. It's beautiful. It is a wise energy. It is a very innate knowing, a being in your own body, listening to your own body, knowing when to act and when not to act, even if we don't understand the reasons why. Like sometimes, what was it that Rose just said? That was the perfect way to say it. It was like it was something like our failures are, darn it, Rose, are you here? Our failures are God's mother of pearls. I'm screwing it all kinds of up here. Basically, the things that didn't go the way we were planned, there are protection. That's what I'm getting at here. There's a really clever, cool way to say that, which you probably know it. Michelle, I love you. Welcome in. Happy new moon, my friend. So this is coming more to the middle of the spread, dealing with where we're at now. Like this sun energy is still fueling your path forward. And that sunshine is getting brighter and brighter. It's making the trees bloom. It's making the earth turn green and all of the colors. And we are in that creative energy. And with the King of Wands here, it's saying it's time to really go for it. It's time to really go for it and to do that in a really balanced sense with this Temperance card, to be led by your guardian angels. He's leaning on the sun and the moon there, the balance of the masculine and the feminine. And we're drawing in that intuition when it comes to actually stepping and working in this world. So this Temperance, it's taking things one step at a time. It's deliberate. It's weighed. It's Libran energy in a sense. It's being guided. It's keeping that sense of prayer close, cultivating and building our connection to source energy, to oversoul energy, possibly creating a small altar that you can go to that lines up with what your beliefs are, a picture of whatever it is for you. If it's, Jesus, or maybe it's Isis, or maybe it's one of the Grecian gods, little trinkets, things that represent all of the elements that you can link into, a little bit of fire, a little bit of sand, a little bit of water, a little feather maybe to represent wind. Be called into that reverence. It will direct you on in this kingly path of this creative endeavor that you're doing. The thoughts that are coming to you, they're important. They're guiding you. The messages that are coming to you are important and guiding you. And then we also have this King of Cups energy. Lots of kingly energy here. Lots of going through all of the different cycles of each suit. All of those life paths. It looks like a singing bowl. It's like he's got his hand in there, and then we've got the vibrations, or like the ripples of the water that are flowing out. He's got that Piscean energy around his neck, led by his emotions. And right from his heart, it looks like this just like white energy that's just like beaming out. We've got a sail in the background. It's like sailing to him. It's a magnetic energy that what is meant for you is being drawn to you when we're led by heart. When we're led by heart in conjunction with the logic, understanding every day in new ways where we've come from, why we've come from that place, where we are now, and why we're here right now, to the best of our ability to understand that. And it's also showing that this hermit energy, it's leading us into the distant future of this space where you're becoming basically Gandalf, the ultimate wizard, right? Or the gray. Oh wait, that is Gandalf. I was thinking of Dumbledore too. So the storyteller, the one who you trust the most, the person who always has a new way to understand things, present things in new ways. It's talking about everything that you've come through so far is lining you up to be in a place to actually really speak from your own experiences in conjunction with spirit, that you are becoming this like light from your heart, that it's shining out, that you find a balance between this hermit and this King of Wands / sun energy, that what you have to offer is precious. It's unique. You're the only one who could offer that into the world. And it comes to you through that time of study, of learning, of researching, of relying on spirit and relying on yourself, believing in yourself, taking those quiet moments every day. I'm feeling this as a daily routine that you're incorporating into your life. And also I wanted to point out too that in the bottom of this deck here, we had the Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands that came out in this deck. There could be some exciting new love connections that are coming in our life in this next season here, this next year even. These are, a divine pair. Also, maybe some spicy physical connections coming up too. You be the judge of where you lie with that. Physicality, right? And our vessels. It's a very sacred energy. So we want to be very careful with who we share that sort of energy with, what sort of cords that we are drawing into our lives. So I recommend that you spend time really getting to know a person before you just jump right in bed with them, all right? That's just some advice from me, and you do it like you feel it. But there is this creativity, though. It's really flowing around our lives. And I encourage you, spirit encourages you to truly believe in what you're being shown and believe in who you are. It's okay. You don't have to have all the answers, From your perspective, where you're coming from, it's your unique view and it's your own creative way. Please bring it out into the world. It will uplift yourself, your community, and humankind, the whole collective energy. Kristen, everyone in here, I love yous. Pearl, welcome in. All right, so this is that main energy out for this next new moon phase. King of Cups, King of Wands, Temperance, Sun, Five of Swords, Hermit. So much like masculine energy. I'm getting the sense too that there are goals that you have set, and they deal with timetables. They deal with keeping a schedule. They deal with how you're choosing to be and reaping the reward of those results. Like really keeping up with the doing and the being for these things because you're worth it. And it bringing such creative abundance into your life. Okay, for expansion. Oh, excuse me. Let's go next to the Moonology deck. New moon energy. How could we expand on this message? What more do we need to know about this next phase coming up in our life for the collective? For our best and highest good. How to tread these waters. Please and thank you for our best and highest good. I thought that was it, not quite. For our best and highest good, what do we need to know? Boom, it flipped. Oh my gosh, we even got a new moon card. I love it when that happens. It's so cool. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. The water bearer. Bearing those emotions. Ooh, steeped in purple wisdom, chakra energy. Led by that black intuition. Dude, you really need to trust yourself. And I get the inkling that you're starting to like get a little bit more comfortable with that, with this sun card right here. This is really encouraging you to keep that up and have the balance, you know, all feet in, right? We're doing it to it. All feet in, all feet and hands, all limbs. What is it? Limbs akimbo. We are into this, but we are doing it through the love of our heart for the reasons that are worthy of our time and our attention, to really bring that value into this realm, this earthly realm where we are, knowing what that is, being led by our emotions. And that's exactly what they are. They are our guideposts, and they are a beautiful blessing, even when they're so overwhelming and it feels like I just can't do this. You can do this. And when it feels like you can't do this, please look to spirit, look to your spirit guides, look to your ancestors. They are there and they're rooting for you. They love you so much. You know, we are not only cursed with the ills and lessons unlearned by our ancestors, but we are also blessed with their gifts and the things that they did overcome. And they're there to guide you absolutely every moment. This energetic, and they're energetic messengers. Every corner, those repeating numbers, different sounds that keep coming across our days, the animals that we see, the birds. Symbolism is so cool. So really, bring love into the situation. Sometimes when things seem dark, it's just right before they turn the brightest. It's like those last tests that we go through. All right, so speaking of darkness and how seeds start in that dark soil, let's go into the flower, the botanical inspiration. What flower message could help us coming into the spring energy, springing forth? Ooh, we got a couple. All right, I'm going to take the first two. There was a bunch there. Apple blossoms, we just got this one. Malice domestica, choices, knowledge, and illumination. This is giving that hermit vibration. I love it. Let's see if I can read it from the screen. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruit of fertility. Hey, that rhymes. Ooh, blooming purity from our heart, that red rooting chakra. Being really in tune with our physical needs and really in balance with that white purity temperance energy. I saw a short today and it was talking about prohibition and how back in the day that prohibition was more about that these people were like taking their kitchen scraps and they were fermenting everything because they were fueling like their houses and their cars with this stuff. Isn't that something? I never heard that before. I haven't researched this, but I'm fascinated by that. And I'm going to have to do some more about that. But it's, I really also wanted to say too, that whole Johnny Appleseed thing, which I've been inspired by Johnny Appleseed for such a long time in my life. But then when I did more research about it, it was like, it was a way that he could have acres and acres of land, because every tree that you planted, you could have acres of land. It was a law that they passed. They were doing an expanse in America at the time. But also back then, people would get really sick by drinking water that, you know, so they would drink cider. And can you imagine everybody walking around drunk all the time, drinking like this, like fermented apple cider drinks that were fermented like that? I'm just thankful that we're here where we are right now, even though there is so much chaos in the world and we're dealing with whole new different kinds of challenges, and sometimes it's scary. We just keep it in our corners of the world. We stay true to ourselves, and we keep in connection with spirit. But right, apples. I have a bunch of apples. Gala are my favorite. They're in my fridge right now. They're amazing. All right, so white are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility, unknown. And then we have false indigo. Ooh, that's giving me all kinds of thoughts. Baptisia australis, immersion and intuition. Ooh, in the blackness of the moon, the void of the moon, as if it's truly not even up there right now. And I'm not even sure if it is. Maybe we're coming into literally a brand new moon. Maybe not. I'm not so sure. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Khalil Gibran. Whoa. Oh, I never even showed you this card. False indigo. It's giving me a sense too of, it's like really relying on spirit and not being boastful, not, it's like speaking but not doing. Let's keep that in mind, that's not what we're about. And there's kind of a fine line in there too, because acting as if, there are positive traits and attributes to doing that, but don't be trying to fool other people or yourselves. Okay. I've gone on a lot of different ups and downs with my own health and my own weight through my entire life, from like 400 pounds back to 200 pounds and lower and in between, all over the place. Right. And while I was on different phases of like really like in the zone for like weight loss, months at a time, being in, making healthy choices and decisions, whenever anybody asked me how much weight I lost, I always lie. And I would always say that I had lost 20 pounds more. And I knew that I was lying. And it was always a motivating factor for me. And I always made it to that next goal. Anyways, slippery slope, do it like you feel it, as ever. But let's not be fooling ourselves and fooling others. All right. So immersion and intuition, really being lined up with that. Okay. Where are we going next from this? I'm really feeling that we need to go to the daily crystal. What crystal message next for us, please and thank you, for our best and highest good? I can't believe I just said that out loud. I've never said that out loud to anybody before. And now I just told the world. Ooh, Sunstone. Dude, the sun. Take pleasure in the things you do. We are making healthy habits, my friends. Look at that. Take pleasure in the things you do. Ooh, I just saw you talking a little bit about oils. I'm sort of obsessed with essential oils. Man, be looking into that. Nature is grand. And those essential oils, there's something else. Herbs too, right? Let's see if this is in the, well, first we'll read from this one. Let me get another sip. Daily Crystal Inspiration, Sunstone. Almost there. R-S. Ooh. Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. Don't just stop and smell the roses. Make yourself a bouquet. Hey, speaking of roses, my rose bloomed just like over last night. One single rose on the rose plant that I got for my grandma's funeral a couple of years ago. I've been really like, it's gone through different phases where I thought it was going to die and it's coming back. And now I have a rose and I have another bud growing right now. Anyways, it's a white flower too. The last one that bloomed was pink. Okay. And that was last year. All right. So If you find yourself moving through your day on autopilot, force yourself to stop and take a moment to appreciate the beauty in your life. If you find you're always focused on what's next, allow yourself to appreciate the moment at hand. Man, I'm so glad that brought that into our awareness right now. That's so important. You can even put a reminder in your phone if needed. You only get one life. Allow yourself time to enjoy it. Do something that gives you a significant boost of energy and happiness. Something that fills your cup and feeds your soul. Take delight in everything you do, because it's those little pleasures that make life truly worth living. Core questions. What is the biggest, greatest pleasure in your life? And what is a small joy you experience every day? I love those questions. Crystal action, affirm, saying, I have plenty of time. Or my friend Anne, she says, time is my best friend. Timing is my best friend. Today, savor a small amount that you usually take for granted, such as a hot cup of coffee or exchanging smiles with a stranger. Woo! I love it. Being in the now. It's all we have. I'll say it. I've said this many times, but this was profound to me when I heard this. You cannot suffer your past or your future. You can only suffer your thoughts of them. Boom. Okay, let's see if Sunstone is in the Book of Stones, Who They Are and What They Teach by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ossian. Let's see here. Sunstone. Contents. Hey, it's in here. 471. Awesome. I've never read about this one. $471. I think that's what I said. All right. Keywords: leadership, benevolence, strength, abundance of blessings, enlightened male energy. Element is fire. The chakras are the sexual creative second chakra, and the solar plexus, the third chakra. Yeah, man, a lot of that masculine energy coming out today. We behold all of them, right? All of the energies, masculine and feminine, spiritual too. Finding that balance. Spending that time in that feminine repose, intuition that's building us to take those steps in the world like the sun, and that masculine creation energy. Wow, look at the way this sunstone sparkles. Dude, I have sunstone, but it's polished. No, it's not the one. So, sunstone is a stone of personal power, freedom, and expanded consciousness. Of all the stones on earth, this one truly reflects the qualities of solar light, openness, benevolence, warmth, strength, mental clarity, and the willingness and ability to bestow blessings upon others. I love it. These are also the desired qualities of leadership. The sunstone can kindle the fire of leadership within. Whoa, the fire of leadership within. This is perfect. Can kindle the fire of leadership within those who wear or carry it. Those who feel called to lead may find that sunstone helps them find their inner conviction and self-discipline to move forward. Wow, sunstone is a fire element ally that carries the frequency of the solar ray. Ooh. I was just in a chat earlier today. He was talking about the different rays. They're so fascinating, different magical energies. Representing enlightened leadership and the ability to utilize knowledge and wisdom for the highest good of all. The solar ray carries the energy of Ra, the sun god, whose energy brings forth the potential life within the earth. This reminds us of the initiation of light we are all currently undergoing, in which our true nature is being brought forth by continual exposure to the higher frequencies of light. Wow. Spiritually, Sunstone teaches one to utilize one's skills and abilities in service to others. It is a stone of abundance, helping one take action to manifest one's desires in physicality. Oh, that was the end of the sentence. Let's try that again. Helping to take action to manifest one's desires in physicality. Sunstone emanates the solar ray, attuning one to light and the energy of the great central sun. Emotionally, Sunstone warms and stimulates the emotional body. It can help one transform anger into energy, judgment into joy. It raises the vibration of one's emotional patterns. Physically, Sunstone warms the body, increasing metabolism, digestion, and vitality. It helps balance the endocrine system and aids reproductive problems due to imbalanced hormones. Ooh, wow, that's beautiful. Affirmation. I claim my true place of leadership, giving and receiving abundant blessings. Oh, I dare ya. Kimba, good to see you. Welcome in. That way. Awesome. Good to see you, man. Okay. Wonderful. Sunstone energy. So we're getting to the last 4 decks here. Make a little bit of room up here on my little, oh, hey there, my little tabletop. We're going to go in next for The Universe Has Your Back. What energy? Oh, hey, there we go. Ooh, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Wow, that's that heart space energy too with the blues. Well, blue is really like the communication to speak, but like when I see that blue and I was saying that, I mean like our emotions. And I equate emotions to that heart space energy. But this is blue, the 5th chakra of speaking. So communication could be important to you. But that first intuition too, that love space being led by our heart. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Man, this is the time to start really making the moves towards what your goals are, what it is you want to bring into the world, maybe with a sunstone so that you can lead by example, right? Hey, plus this little tiny area that's just white in there, it looks like just like a little boot. It's like these boots were made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. Oh my goodness. Maybe like we're not trying to walk all over people or anything like that. That's not what I was getting at, but I was getting the whole sunstone and being in motion energy there, led by heart. I love it. I don't know if I've ever gotten that one before. And I use that deck every day. Okay, next we'll get a meaningful message cards out for this new moon energy. What meaningful message could we expand upon this energy? Oh, there it is. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up and out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Wow, I don't even have anything to add to that. That's just true. Hey, Seven, welcome in, dude. Happy new moon. Up and out. I'll read it one more time. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up and out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Wow, yeah. That's great. That was that, man, too, at the beginning of this read, I don't know if you guys were here for that, but talking about that 5 of Swords energy, all that we've come through, all of those major changes of life, and really working through those uncomfortable emotions when things change so drastically. It's like that rug getting ripped out from under us. All right, what angel number could we use to help us with this new phase that we're coming into? Please and thank you for our highest good. Wee! That bounced right out. Oh, 808. Ooh. 7, trust in the unseen. Swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. Dude, this future is bright. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Whoa, I threw the card. Wow, dudes. That alignment of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Things shaken up here. Swift action. Following our hearts. Making those steps. Being the leaders of our lives. You can choose to focus on whatever you want to. If you want to focus on everything that's going wrong in the world, that's what you're going to draw into your life. If you want to focus on the things that are going right in your life, that's what you're going to draw in your life. That doesn't mean that you're turning a blind eye to the things that are around you, because it's a chaotic time in the world right now. And in this chaos, beauty is born. In this chaos, things are shifting and changing, and it's creating room for us to be our authentic selves. And Spirit is here to guide us and challenge us to do that. Trust in the unseen, trust in the unknown. We're traveling to new heights. We're communicating that which needs to be communicated. It's so cool. All right, y'all. Let's get just a couple of cards out of the tea leaf oracles here. 1, 2, to help guide our path, and 3. Okay. Hey. Wow. Okay. Man, it's just like that spring energy too, even with, well, we are animals, but I was going to say even with the animals. But, getting out in the world, feeling good, really making daily routines that are uplifting us, and they're helping us reach personal goals. And as we reach these personal goals, it uplifts the whole collective energy of humanity. We are coming into this love vibration. There are going to be new people that you meet, new people that you can mingle with, new people that you can have a good time with out in the world. There could be a fair woman coming into your life, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be a mother figure. This could be a love figure. This could even just be a sibling, or possibly, your nieces and nephews or your children. These, oh man, right? There could be new life coming in as well, like new babies. But right, this dealings or relationship, because then we have romance, celebration, and party. This alluring fan right here, that red energy of the sun. Take care, Saturnian. Celebration, party, romance. Not much more to say about that, really. Fans are, well, I guess I lied. Fans, they're sort of sacred to me too. I have fans all over the place, actually. They represent my grandma. So this fair woman could also represent a ancestral guide that you have that's with you. And the encouragement to get out there and feel what it's like to be in your body and be in this world, in this now moment, to live it and do it and be it. Because any of the problems that are going to be coming your way, they are temporary problems. The clouds, they come and they go, and we remain. Kristen, I love you. Ay, ay, ay. Wonderful. Okay, last deck of the day. Messages of Cosmic. What do we got? For our best and highest good. How are we closing this out today? Ooh, one message. Dude, we get this message a bunch this week. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. That truly sums up everything that we've been talking about. That red creative energy bursting through. Plus, it looks like there's wings in the background here, led by your guardian angels and spirit right there. Soaring in the wind, our thoughts working nimbly, working in conjunction, being, in the joy and the kindness of growth. Even when, it becomes difficult and we have temporary problems and challenges arise. How do I get this out of the... There we go. So yes, man. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. You've got this. Dudes, thanks for hanging out with me today on this new moon energy. I'm excited for this new phase. I appreciate you so much. I love ya. I believe in you. I encourage you to believe in yourself. And if you're struggling with that, maybe you should look into getting a Sunstone. So I thank you to my friends and family. I thank you to YouTube and StreamYard. And above all, as ever, thank you so much to God and Goddess. Thank you so much to all of the spirit guides and guardian angels that are guiding me and you every breath, every moment of our life. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.